Hey guys, at Horror Critic here, and today we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. This is an interesting sequel to the Friday the 13th franchise, and I must say, I do enjoy this movie a lot. At times, I would have considered this to be my favorite, which is quite, you've probably heard me say this. 2 through 6, those movies are great. Can't really choose between them. I've watched this movie probably the most out of any of the Friday the 13th movies. Why? Because it's got a lot of callbacks to older horror movies, and I really enjoy that. I mean, I've been labeled as a black and white guy, an older horror movie fan, which is not true. I mean, I like horror movies in the past if they were good. That's pretty much it. It's not like I prefer an older black and white horror movie over a newer one just because it's in black and white or it was produced at an earlier year. I mean, that really doesn't have anything to do with it. Uh, just turns out a lot of the good horror movies were in the 70s and 80s. I can't help it. Um, but anyways, Friday the 13th Part 6, it starts out, and if you can't tell, this is going to not be like any of the previous Friday the 13th movies. Jason walks up to the screen and cuts an eyeball in a James Bond fashion. Already, that is very different from any of the Friday the 13th movies. This movie's not quite as serious in tone as the other Friday the 13th movies were, and that is completely fine with me. I mean, the comedy in this movie is well welcome. The kills in this movie are great. Tommy in this movie, Tom Matthews, he was also in Return of the Living Dead. Fantastic actor. I love him in Tommy. I love him as Tommy in this movie. He may be my favorite Tommy, honestly, just because I mean Tom Matthews plays a fantastic job. Like he does a great job in the movies he's in. Anyways, like Return of the Living Dead, great character. Freddy in that movie, great. Uh, this movie, Tommy, great job. Corey Feldman, I couldn't really see an adult Corey Feldman playing Tommy Jarvis, but Tom Matthews, which you could Tommy Jarvis from the last movie, you could definitely see that they look kind of similar. So yeah, you could see that that was perhaps possible for him to have aged to that. So I do really enjoy this movie. Let, hmm. Some notable things about the movie are that the paintball scene, whenever Jason grabs this guy's arm and pretty much rips it off of his body, sends his face plummeting towards a smiley face in a tree, covers it in blood. Fantastic scene, a lot of dark humor in that. There's actually kids in this movie in the cabins. That's also very dark humor-esque because they're often making jokes about their fate and how things are going to go. And kids are at stake in this movie, so that makes Jason seem a little bit more sinister. But Jason being the child-friendly guy he is, he's not going to murder any of these children. And they're not going to allow children to die in one of these movies. Thankfully. C.J. Graham plays Jason in this one. Not too much to say about him. He's just a bigger guy. Just moves in a different way. Can't really say he's too special. He's definitely not as good as Ted White or Richard Brooker or even Steve Dash for that matter. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this movie. I hope you guys had a great day today, and I'll see you tomorrow with the Friday the 13th Part 7. Thank you guys for watching, and continue to have an awesome October 6th.